Good morning, Quadcopter 101 with another review of the HJ933 Nano Quadcopter. In my last review, I didn't get a chance to demonstrate that this thing can actually flip, but it can. It does have a flip feature. Most quadcopters do have flip feature. To activate it, you press the right control stick, push into it, and then give the control stick a nudge in the direction that you want the quadcopter to flip, and it'll flip. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate today. Just do some flying with the quadcopter with a lot of emphasis on flipping. I know a lot of you out there are interested in flipping. So let's try this flipping quadcopter. Okay, turning on the transmitter and binding it to the quadcopter. Notice how the lights, you have to go up and down, and then when you do that with this left control stick, that binds the transmitter to the quadcopter. Let's demonstrate that one more time for you new folks out there that aren't accustomed to binding a transmitter. What you do with your quadcopter, once you turn it on, immediately place it on a flat and level surface. And notice how the lights are blinking rapidly. That's the gyros initializing. Now when the gyros slow down, when the gyros are initialized, the lights, the blinking of the lights slows down like you see there. And it's ready to be bound to the transmitter. To bind it to the transmitter, you turn on the transmitter first, and then you notice the lights speed up a bit, telling you that the quadcopter recognizes the transmitter. And then to finalize the binding, you move the throttle up and down one time. And then you notice that the lights on the quadcopter become steady. It's ready to go. So you can either launch it from the ground or hand toss it. I like to hand toss it, especially when outdoors. All 6-axis quadcopters can automatically right themselves. That's why you can do a hand toss with a 6-axis quadcopter. Let's do that, in fact. And also to do this, I'm going right to high. Pressing controls one more time, and I'm in high rate right now. And we notice, there we go. Now, right again, I want to do flipping. That was the objective of this particular video. To activate flip, I got to press this right button and then give it a push in the direction I want it to flip. It's ready to flip, pushing forward, and we notice it flips. And you hear that beeping, that rapid beeping, that tells you that the quadcopter is ready to flip. Let's do that again. Back flip. After a flip, you have to give it a little throttle to keep it in the air. Let's bring it forward again. Let's do a side flip, left flip. Give it a little throttle to keep it in the air. Bringing it back again. Right flip. Okay, now let's see if this will do flips while doing forward flight. That can be cool. Okay, I'm in forward flight. Activating flip? Yes, it can. So if you go into forward flight and press the flip button, it'll do a forward flip. Let's do that again. I guess you got to nudge it too. It's ready to do a flip. Let's do a left flip. And I forgot to give it throttle after the flip. Let's bring it in close again. And I'm going to intermediate. There's a little bit of a breeze here. Intermediate should be fine for that breeze. Bring it in close. Let's do a flip. Flip. Okay, going back to expert. And let's try some banking turns. Okay, flying away. That's why when you're outside you want to field. Let's see how high it'll go. It goes high. I'm cutting throttle. Giving throttle, slowed it down. That was vortex ring state there. I had some wind there blowing it down here. That's why I had to go running after it just now. Okay, let's try that flip again. It flips very well indeed. Now, a tip for you, which I ignored there. When you're flying these micros, it's always good to keep them upwind. Don't let them go downwind. The reason I'm having a problem with upwind happens to be in the direction of the sun right now. It's a regular little flipping machine. Oh, there I go into the sun again. And there goes the battery. So, this quadcopter, yes, indeed, it can flip. If you were wondering. And that's how. Okay, this is HJ933. Not a bad deal for about 14-15 bucks. Hope you enjoyed that flight. Quadcopter 101 signing out.